Hello, everybody. This is Merida. I don't even know what I am. I just created this account on the whim, and this will be my only video, hopefully. I will not make a series out of this, but if I do, well, I guess I do. I don't know, because this is going to be an Akai rant. Yay! Like, the internet does not need any more of these, right? It's just, a lot has happened recently. And I know Sonic93 and Amy-chan have made their videos. They're great, by the way. You should go check them out. But I want to say something recently because a lot really bugged me. This is jump into this train wreck that I like to say Akai drama, Akai dramatica. Recently, a girl has been deleted or banned from Deviantart named Ice Fatal. And I'm sorry I don't have the evidence of the journal where they had their argument that led to her being banned, but she has made a video saying she was banned, and I'm very sorry to hear that. That's what led me to finding out about Akai Delia in the first place. And it's funny, I used to be a fan of hers. Not anymore, obviously, but in the past I liked her art, and hate art was brought up, and it perked my curiosity, and I dug deeper into what was going on, and my god, I got the shock of a lifetime of what she really was. Hate art, rude comments, banning people, abusing people with comments, with her white knights, sending them to attack people. It's just a mess. I had no idea. I really had no idea how deep this went. Anyway, so she has white knights. We all know that. They fight for her, they send comments, they send each other to attack one another. It's pretty dang crazy. Some people would hunt down others, just hunt down anyone who says against Akai Delia. And they would report them to Akai so she can report them to Deviantart and lead through a whole mess of trouble, and it just never ends. It never ends at all. It's quite a mess, really. And it just shocks me, really. Back to Ice Fatal, how she was banned. Akai Delia is really popular. She just recently got 1 million views on Deviantart. And I think someone with her popularity should be very careful of what she does. And granted, recently she has gotten better. She does not do hate art. And she does not, well, maybe she does, but I don't know. I don't check her gallery every day, and I know she does delete stuff or whatever, but she does not do hate art, and the fan art made for her, she does say thank you, and more than just a thank you with a dot, she does put some effort into it, and that's good. It's a start. But she does pity art, pity journals. Speaking of pity, a picture she did recently called People, and it's basically her character in the center, and it's a bunch of famous quotes floating above her saying how people are mean to her, they say stuff. It's a mess of what it's trying to represent. Basically, her being an innocent character. And if you notice, the comments are disabled. And here's another thing. I dare anyone to go through a gallery, take one page, and look at the art, not the comic, by the way, her art, and count how many of those pictures have the comments disabled logo underneath that, okay? Count that. So anyway, back to People. She posted that, and a lot of people were sympathizing with her, yes, but a lot, and I mean a lot, I'm counting over 100 comments of people saying why she gets comments, so many mean comments thrown at her. And it was, the obvious. You drew hate art for people who were trying to help you, made a Akai redesign for you to take so you could avoid the drama of being a Mary Sue lookalike of Amy Rose, or you draw hate art of Amy Rose in the past, and of course they're gone, but they used to be there, or you drew hate art of people who drew OC so you don't have to hunt down Sonic the Hedgehog. You basically mock them, and that's what makes people angry, and that's why you have so many people commenting on your picture, people saying why you are being attacked, and you just don't get it for some reason. And she deletes all the comments. They're all gone. No, they're not gone. She would first comment them back, saying something 10 times worse of what they say. Some are very polite. Some were very professional in their comments, but she replied anyway to the biggest threat possible to her character, to her franchise, or whatever. And it's gone. It's magically poof, it's gone. It just boggles the mind of how she works. And not only that, she's influencing the internet. Not like her White Knights. That's the biggest influence right there. But also artists. There's an artist recently who created a character named Wendy who ships herself with Sonic, and she has the exact same attitude, down to the point where she made hate art of killing Amy Rose, overpowering her characters, making Mary Sue's for the canon characters because she hates the original females that much. And it's just mind-boggling how her influence went that far. She basically made another Akai mini-me. It is Chibi Moon from Sailor Moon, only she is Godzilla form in art, and she draws all these crazy fan art. She will make Sonic pine for her, lust for her, and there's no love or affection. It's Amy. She throws Amy in there as well, being the jealous third wheel, and it boggles the mind, really. It fascinates me how some of these people would go that far. And it's just, her whole thing is just a big mess. And I want to move on from that. Just want to say that she made a lot of hate art in the past, and that's why she's getting so much crap for it right now. And she does not get that. Or she does, but she ignores it. She just brushes it all off because I'm innocent, I'm the queen, blah, 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 blah. Oh, anything you say is nothing against me. And I just wish she would stop with the pity art. She's famous now. I feel like she's very famous now. And she just keeps going with it. All the drama. And, there are some artists that admire Sonic the Hedgehog, who draw themselves with Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Rocks My Socks is one of them. I adore her art because, not only because she draws well, and she does animations, she does a bunch of beautiful arts that send a positive message out there. Not to be obsessive with the people you love through fandoms, but to support them. Support yourself. Don't be a hater. Don't be a crazy fan brat. Just love it. She draws herself with Sonic a lot as friends. And not only that, she encourages people around her to love what you love. Don't be afraid to create a fan character. I was afraid to make a fan character up until I seen her gallery, and since then I've been making them, but I've been trying to keep it in a low profile, or not the main thing I draw. I don't draw them in love with canon characters. That's just not my thing. And it's just she sends a positive message, and unlike Akai Delia, where she influences people who create characters like Wendy. It's just beyond comprehension of how far it went. Anyway, moving on. So her attitude of putting people commenting and she disables them, And her comic. Oh, her comic. Let's talk about the comic. Recently, I feel it's drawing to a close. I'm not sure if it's ending yet, but there are some things that come up, and I've noticed. First of all, towards the end, Sonic tries to propose to her, and she refuses, obviously, because she feels she's not deserving of his love. A lot has happened to him, yes, and he still pines for her because she's so perfect. Why wouldn't he pine for her, obviously? And she refused him, and he left. Well, apparently there's a group of girls who kidnap Sonic, and they bring him back to Akai's house for some reason. I don't know why. Have you ever noticed how every scene she looks broody, sad, or whatever? There's always a sexy butt or a sexy boob image somewhere. It's just, yeah, no. But here's what really shocked me. Sonic comes in a choker. Yeah, we're going to bondage now, people. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, I had my suspicions or my theories, or I seen art she actually did that basically gave me the facts of what she's into. But wow, just wow. Just moving on from that. Moving on. Why would the girls bring Sonic to her house? Because they want to mess with her? They want to get back at her? These girls that I feel like were forcefully thrown in there for no good reason, and now they're just gonna dangle Sonic in front of her like some prize pig, which he probably is. He basically is, actually. He is a prize pig for Akai. And she frees him. She questions, why would you do this? And they obviously say, oh, because we hate you. Doesn't that feel like she a little hinting that towards people who don't like her art? Just a little bit. Like she's saying, why would people attack me? Why would they want to tear me apart from Sonic? And I just feel like those girls are just a big representation of the people who attack her, basically. And this is where it gets interesting. Sonic proposes, she finally accepts, and the girls just leave. And one of them commented, are you sure you want to do this? And the other one was all like, oh yes I do. She's going down. And it I don't know if they were blown away about how in love Sonic and Akai were, when a minute ago they were so intent on ruining her. I don't know why. I didn't read the whole comment, and I don't plan to. I just know the last bit of it. Just why? The comment makes no sense. The bondage part threw me for a loop, but it just makes no sense, and I'm sure everyone knows about it. And a lot of things in her gallery don't make sense. Like, I remember one comic of having Akai having a baby of Sonic, and Sonic's all like, where have you been, Akai? Oh, no, it was not a baby of Sonic. It was a baby of Shadow. And apparently he was gone for a year or something, and Sonic was devastated, and Shadow took Akai away, and she does nothing at all. She just looks at him sadly, or torn, or broken-hearted. Why? I don't get it. It made no sense at all. Just a lot of things in her gallery don't make sense. And I think she's trying, or she's just trying to appeal to her fans in any way she can. It's just basically her appealing to any comment thrown at her, changing it to make her seem innocent, to change the story, to make her seem stronger, better, and all sorts of stuff. And like she made a picture of Sonic, Akai, Shadow, and Amy together as friends. And I thought that was cute. I thought, kudos, great for you, but I just can't accept that. It's been so long, and I feel like after all this time, there's always a reason behind her drawing. Always something behind this, and I wish I knew what it was. I can't look at it and accept it as it is. I just can't. Her attitude, unless she changes completely, I can't accept how she is. Well, people, I went far overboard than I anticipated. I'm sorry. and I hope you enjoyed this. And I really am sorry how long this is. I did not expect it to be this long. But, well, it's a rant, and I had a lot to say. And I'm sorry I wasted your time. I hope you enjoyed this either way. And I hope you have a nice day, and lovely to meet you all. And one last thing, do not go to Akai Delia. Whatever you do, do not attack her. Don't be like those people who say stuff, who are banned and attacked and are blocked. Well, actually, banned is worse than blocked, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Just leave it alone. I'm saying this now because I can't shut up. I just couldn't shut up about this. So, this is the video. I'm done. You're never going to hear me ever again, hopefully. So, yeah, good luck and goodbye, and have a lovely day.